Now, this is the second time I've had to do this because YouTube have now tried to censor all that I'm trying to put on here. Because they listen to everything I have to say, and they know that there are songs I play that they shouldn't have on their YouTube and allow people to play it in the background. Well, I'm playing Alvin Stardust today, my Choo 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 Cha. Yeah, something like that. So I still like to know why it is that they have the right to do that. I'm doing the things the way that should be done, but they still want to do things that make it hard for me to do it the way it should be done. It's kind of one of those things that it should be done that way, but they're willing to say no, we're not going to let you do it. Yeah, it's an ad. Yeah, I know, it's an ad. Well, YouTube, shit you. This is painful. I'm doing the things what's supposed to be done. I'm doing the right thing for these people to listen to me and try and get my show out in the world. I mean, what more can I do? This is one of those things where it really pisses you off. I've done everything I had to do, and they keep on cutting me off. Well, don't. I'm trying to do the right thing by you guys by doing my show. Now, everyone on Twitter, when this goes to Twitter, you tell YouTube you like the show. I want the show to go worldwide. It's like I'm watching TV. Good Morning Vietnam. Now, how am I going to repeat what I've said without knowing what I've said? Because this didn't record. They didn't even take it. Well, here's the record I'm playing today. Here's the guy who's going to be on that record today. You think I'm upset? But yeah, I'm upset. Because I did the right thing. And I'm doing the right thing. I'm putting EMI on there. I'm showing EMI. It's been the one I'm getting the music from. I paid my dues. I paid all of my dues to get here. Yet there's a system in this whole wide world that we just can't correlate to get it right the first time around, and they want to screw us around. Well, screw them. If I don't have the show, well, I don't have the show. That means that I'm no longer doing it. And do you know I don't care? I like my music. But we don't have an Australian show that does entertainment like this. Not in the pajamas anyway. It's getting a stage where we are ruled by everything that is computerized. I was having a calm and right thing to say, yet no, they stopped it. I stopped my recording. They disconnected me. If that's the way you want to play it, well, you play it that way. Well, stuff you. It's upsetting. Now I can't even put anything to what I had to say today. I tried to be funny. There was something funny to it. Now, I can't even, we're Aussies, we're Australian, we're not American. I understand that Obama said today they want to increase the amount of intellect in the USA so they don't have to send things to China or Japan to get things brought back to them. They want Americans to have the intellect to be able to do this stuff. Because the intellect is going downstream. You know why it's going downstream? Because they have computers. All the things that happen, it's like history. That's what I was talking about when I first started on there. History. We don't have history anymore. Why don't we have history? Because the computer says we don't have to have history as a lesson. Why don't we have history as a lesson? Because we'll learn how to use the system that we've been using to look it up. We have Google. We have YouTube. We have all the systems for them to check out their history. You can even check out your own history. How much stuff is actually loaded to these systems to hide the history of a person? It's all there. All your data, all your information. And all I want to do is have my show, so I can go on there, do the Craig Ferguson, do the Conan, do the David Letterman, do the View, do the Ellen, but I want to put an edge to it. My edge is that I'll put forward the things that they need to know. I'll talk about the day's events, but we need to go back into history. We don't have history anymore. We need some history of what we had in the past. The music, the people. But I'm not going to go that far back that we're going back to wars. Wars are out of the event. There will be no, as much as I've said it now, it will never be said again. Remember? Not the V. This is the term now. Fingers down. We're divergent. We love each other. Love. Let's see if we get Alvin Stardust going again. Here we go. My Choo, 1974. Go.
Love the way you know you're there. I'm in love, I'm in the mess. I really want you, you. I love you, I love you, I love you. I want you, I really do. Time, a lonely time. When you can't stop to cry, but you know that you're my honey, be my you. I'm only a chain. You know what drives me insane. Come on, let's do it again. I really want you. Love you, I love you, I love you. I want you, I want you. I really do want you. Now, you know it's tight. Come on, let's go to my bed. Lay down and groove on the mat. We can do my groove with you. You love me too. When I smile, when I love you. I'm a man, I'm you. I wanna do my groove with you. I wanna do my groove with you.
Yeah, that was Alvin Stardust. Alvin was born. Now I'm doing all this again only because YouTube came in and said, well, we're not going to do what you're going to do because, well, I'm defying the act. It's not about copyright because I don't put it down to anyone else. I'm not getting any money out of it, and it's going to put back onto where it's come from, YouTube. Now, it was Alvin Stardust, born Bernard William Jury, 20 September 1942, Musselwell, Hill, North London, is an English pop singer and stage actor. His career beginning, moving to Mansfield, Nottinghamshire. At a young age, he attended the Southwell Minster Collegiate Grammar School near Southwell Minster School as a boarder. He made his stage debut in a pantomime at the age of 4. In the early 1960s, Shane Fenton and his Fentones were an unknown teenage band who recorded a demo tape and mailed it to the BBC program with the hope of being picked to appear on TV. While awaiting a reply from the BBC, the band's 70-year-old singer, Shane Fenton, born Jack Theakstone, 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 1944-1961, died as a result of rheumatic fever. He had suffered in childhood. The rest of the band, Wilcox and Mick Hay, bassist William Bonnie Oliver and drummer Bobby Elliott, decided to break up, but then unexpectedly received a letter from the BBC inviting them to come to London, audition in person for the program. Theakstone's mum asked the band to stay together and keep its name in honour of the son's memory. Jury, who was a roadie with this group at the time, was asked to become the new Shane Fenton. The combo had a handful of hits in the UK singles charts, basing the sounds on the Shadows. Jury later also appeared in Billy Fury's movie Play It Cool. He was managed by Larry Parnes. From Jury to Stardust, Jury disappeared from the spotlight for a decade after the breakup of the Fentones, working in music management and performing at smaller venues with his wife Iris Caldwell, the sister of Rory Storm. During the early 1970s, however, Jury acquired a new persona, Alvin Stardust, as he successfully cashed in on the glam rock bandwagon. His name was given to him by Michael Levy, later Lord Levy, who owned his record management label, Magnet Records. His debut hit was My Choo Choo in 1973. Stardust had other chart successes with Jealous Mind, UK number 1, You, Red Dress, and Good Love Can Never Die. His credits: birth name, Bernard William Jury, Jewry, born 27th September 1942. So he is not a Virgo, he's the other one on the other end. Aries, maybe? Born origin, Muswell Hill, North London, England. Genre, rock and roll, pop, musical theatre. Vocal, guitar, instruments. Years active, 1960 to present. And websites, alvinstardust.com. And I said there's only that record label for Magnet Records, but it's not mentioned in the credits. And don't forget, I have EMI on my credits. Now, well, I did post all this. Rather than have the sense of humour, I thought I'd be a little bit more stronger in my terms and tell you that I think I should be a candidate for Gilmore for the Labor Party. I think I should be. I can win the electorate off Anna Sudamelis, who took the place of Joanna Gash. I know the ins and outs of the Shoalhaven. I know the defence of Shoalhaven. I was born in 1959, so I'm part of the 59ers. So I know about the depths of the past as much of the future that we need to be going to. I was born in Coburg, in the electorate of Wills, which is where Bob Hawke went to from the ACTU.